Last night's hijackings were a reminder of just how quickly violence can flare up. Armed, unmasked men returned to the streets, quickly causing chaos in Lurgan's nationalist housing estates and North Armagh. A 17-year-old girl is said to have had an Armalite rifle pushed into her face. This man said the trouble started because of RUC harassment and denies it was sparked off by the remand of Lurgan Republican Colin Duffy, who was charged with assaulting a policeman. Today he was freed on High Court bail and ordered to maintain a curfew and report to the RUC twice a week. Republicans claim RUC and army harassment is widespread. The police say it is not.
Harassment is not a word at all that I could accept. Police officers are professionally trained and guided to go out and do their duty. They're doing it for the protection of the whole community, right across the province. And that is something that we are always sensitive to, something that we're always examining, the tasks, the deployments, the nature of our work.
Another complaint is about the security presence in nationalist areas. Mr. Hall says patrol levels are measured by the perceived threat to security.
There are a number of organisations in the Mid-Ulster and generally wider areas who have not declared a ceasefire. Speaking, of course, about the Loyalist Volunteer Force, about the INLA and about the Continuity Army Council. Now, our profile on the ground is always geared to the sort of threat that we face. We have always said that it's too early to say whether or not the Paris ceasefire is permanent. It's something that we keep under very regular review. You'll have seen some of the recent reports regarding dissension and dissidence. Those are all factors that we take into account in deciding the appropriate security profile to follow on the ground.
Today, Sinn Fein's Martin McGuinness raised the issues which sparked off last night's trouble with Security Minister Adam Ingram.
Undoubtedly, we are seeing a very orchestrated campaign of harassment and violence being directed against Colin Duffy and against, I think, the general youth population of the North Armagh area. Over the course of recent weeks, there have been countless complaints made by young people against the activities of the RUC and regiments of the British Army. And I think all of this is very, very dangerous.
Security chiefs will be hoping last night's events were a one-off and won't become a regular tactic by Republicans. Susan Miller, UTV Live in County Armagh.